Alrighty, that took way too long to fix. I had to do a lot of stuff. It looks like I got my streaming program back in operation, which to be honest, I have no idea what was going on with that. Anyways, guys, sorry about the huge delay, but we are back once again. Welcome to the Go4 Modern Combat 5 Red Cup number 29. We are kind of already in the semifinals. Uh, Alright, here we go. Alright, let's quickly go over what has happened so far in the downtime that we have had so far. Like I said, I do apologize for the downtime I had for our stream earlier today. But we are back. We still are running into one issue right now, and that is that my gameplay is a square. I don't know what's causing this. I've tried like a lot of things to fix it. I still haven't fixed it. So pretty much right here you see a squished iPhone screen. I don't know if that's the best thing in the world, but that's what we're stuck with for now. At least I got my program operational. That's all that really matters to me at this point. We did have so much downtime earlier. Anyways, let us get into the brackets. We go take a look at what's going on right now. Alrighty, here we go. These are the brackets for the day. Extremely different than what we started with, since we did get really far. But this is what we have. Elf Crew taking out RF Nation and NBC Gaming. RO16s. Pretty much, RF Nation takes out the Republic. FLC takes out Violence. Tag Team gets taken out by the Ross family. Severe Crew taking out Lost, moving up. Altia taking out Air Inc. Blazers taking out the originals, but they are facing DWS. DWS wins that matchup right there. Elf Crew taking out RF Nation, putting them in the semifinals, and that looks like the next matchup we're going to be seeing. Elf Crew versus FLC. Now, we did miss a lot of gameplay for today, but we should be getting right into it right away. I will be starting off with a giveaway since we are kind of behind on schedule. Our giveaway for today will be starting off on our YouTube page. If you are on YouTube, all you need to do is type in hashtag semi into the chat. Hashtag semi into the chat for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. Guys, this is the matchup that we will be seeing in a few short moments. We are just waiting on 2 more players to join up the match. Once we do have them in, we will start it. Alrighty, we are just waiting on 1 more player before we can start, as you see right here. Oh, looks like we do have all our players in. Looks like it will be Elf versus FLC. We will be getting into that game very shortly. As soon as they start this match, we will be good to go with our first semifinal matchup for today. You guys are joining in right now. I do apologize for the downtime we had earlier today. I had to do a lot of stuff to fix this. We're kind of operational right now. Only downside is the aspect ratio of the video is going to be kind of wonky. Instead of it being a 16:9 iPhone type of screen, it's going to be a 4:3 iPad kind of screen, which is a squished iPhone. Don't know exactly why it's doing this, but feels bad, man. Kind of sucks. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Looks like we are in our first game for today. Like I said, we are going to be kind of stuck with the squished screen for now, but that's the only thing I could do, guys. I've tried everything to fix this. If I did fix it, I did fix it at one point, but then it started making my program crash, so I decided not to do that. Anyways, let's get right into this game right here. We have FLC on the blue side. We have Elf on the red side. Let's see how this turns out. Elf Sean picking up the first kill. Asuka picking up a nice sniper kill through a little gap on that wall. I don't think the enemy team was expecting that at all. FLC, they're kind of trickling in one at a time. I think they should be pushing in as a team. As you see, Hay does just take out one of the players who was trying to flank in. They do have some of the FLC members coming from the back. It looks like they did spot one of the Elf players trying to escape. It looks like they know they're back there as well. Elf going to support their teammate. No, not yet. There's still this one dude trying to run away. Rabbit trying to get these kills. Picks up one of them, however, he does get taken down. Cole still just staying in the back, staying sneaky. I don't think they expect him to be back there. FLC still kind of trickling in. They're not really as organized as I would think. Havel not really near anyone on his team right now. However, FLC is picking up some kills, quite a few, and they are able to tie the score between Elf crew. Havel pushing in, spotting one player on his radar, gets him. Oh, Sirius actually gets the kill right there, and he does get the assist. Yuka taking down that recon aircraft. Looks like they all know he's back here now. Since they did see him on the radar for a brief moment, they do take him down relatively quickly. They know there's a lot of these guys around the corner. Let's see if any nades are used to stop them from pushing in. Looks like that's not going to be the case. Sirius is able to get the double kill with a double headshot. Rabbit pushing up right here, spotting one with the KOG, getting the headshot on Sirius. The player to his left, he spots him as well, getting another headshot. There's a recon aircraft in the air. Let's see if any of them do take it down. EMP strike deployed. FLC does have the lead right now, however, it's only by 1 point. So this is going to be a very, very close matchup so far. Sirius pushing in, taking out K, almost getting taken down by that fire damage. That is because of the new perk system that they do have. Pretty much you can now have almost any perk on any armor. And a lot of people, just to get the extra damage down, they've been using what was for the Paragon armor before. It inflicts extra fire damage over time. Rabbit, like he knows something's up, spots one player in the back, tries to get the kill. Sirius survives that without taking any damage at all. Rabbit dropped the ball right there. That just gives him a free open path to move in. Nell trying to push up, not realizing there's a player to his left, gets taken down. Rabbit around, very low HP. This is what the extra fire damage could really do. It's quite deadly actually. Since if you get hit once, if you get hit with a single bullet, it could do up to like 50 extra damage to you. And 50 extra damage is quite a bit, and while you're actually taking that damage, you have no time to heal at all either. So it can be quite game-changing if you do get hit with a single bullet now. But now it's also quite game-changing because you see people like this right here. Rabbit with the extra 40% HP. He is able to survive that right now, but you do see he still does take some fire damage. That does bring him down even more. That's going to be really common now. Now that the armor changes are in place. Now pretty much any perk can be used with any armor. You can see with K right here, 30% extra HP, 40% extra HP. Pretty much they maxed out the health right away. You do need to level up the armor cores to get more health. And you can see most of these teams have actually upgraded those. Looks like Sean's not actually using the extra HP, but most of these players are trying to use upgraded HP values right now, just to benefit themselves a bit. It's an odd value of health, because one of the perks he has for the sniper class actually does give you some bonus health as well. Not necessarily sure why it does, but it does that. I wonder how much health you could have with the sniper if you have the extra glutton HP, right? That's like extra 40%. And I think the sniper class can give you another 20% or something. So you could have maybe, or maybe it's 15. You could have either another 100 or another 60% of HP with the sniper class, or you could have another 55% HP with the sniper class. That's still quite a bit of HP. However, the sniper is not as defensive as something like the heavy, something a bit more tanky. So it will still take more damage. So they still are very vulnerable, so it might not help them out too much, even if they do have that extra HP. Roy staying with his team right here. FLC keeping the lead. However, it's still very, very close. Elf knows that as well. Looks like they're trying to just go for a pick. Back off. Spotting one on the top. Looks like Rabbit was able to get the pick right there. Now the score is tied. Will they be pushing in still? But it looks like they won't be pushing in, because it looks like FLC is going to be pushing in towards them. Hey, spotting one player. He's able to turn on him. And he goes down. Furious getting to the top, taking down some of the snipers in the back. Spotting a few more players back there as well. Trying to go in for some kills. Trying to use this reload to do some explosive damage since he is out of grenades. Trying to pre-fire around this corner. Try to get Asuka. Asuka does survive that. However, we do see how fast Furious does respawn. Looks like he does have the extra Undying perk possibly on his class, making him respawn a ton faster than you would have expected, getting him back into the gameplay quicker. Elf taking the lead, 42 to 37. Hey, picking up a headshot, also a sniper kill going down as well. Serious in. Getting the headshot. Sean getting a headshot as well. Havel looking like he's going to be moving with his team right here. Spots one. Rapid goes down. There are some snipers on the balcony. They do need to be careful. Suka's still just covering all this area over here. If they don't really pay attention to this guy up here while they are pushing out, they are very vulnerable. Like someone is pushing Asuka. Asuka knows about it. Sirius goes down with one shot. That's one good thing about the BSW. Even if they do have the extra HP, even if they do have armor, they won't be able to survive a shot from the sniper. Yoroi is able to take him down. He peeks out a bit too much while he is focusing on another player. FLC almost tying up the score right here. 45 to 47. FLC going for the kill. Getting one more. Only need one more kill to tie up this game. Will they push in to try to get this kill? Or will this game go to Elf? And it looks like Elf Crew was able to take game number 1 against FLC by 1 point, 47 to 46. Close game. Alrighty guys, that was the first game for that matchup right there. The second game that we will be getting into will be a team battle on rooftops. We're just going to be waiting on them to host up that match. As soon as it is up, as soon as it is ready to go, we'll get right into it. Elf Crew versus FLC. Elf Crew holding the lead by 1 point. If Elf Crew does secure another victory, that will be it for FLC. And Elf Crew will be moving up to the finals. Guys, if you are joining in right now, we are doing a giveaway on our YouTube page right now. All you need to do is type in hashtag semi into the chat. If you type in hashtag semi into the chat, you have a chance of winning those 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. Since we are somewhat behind schedule, I'm also going to start our Twitch giveaway at the same time as well. So there will be 2 giveaways going on at the same time. For the Twitch giveaway, all you need to do is type in hashtag elf or hashtag FLC. So guys, like I said, there are 2 giveaways going on at once right now. For YouTube, all you need to do is type in hashtag semi. For Twitch, all you need to do is type in hashtag elf or hashtag FLC for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. You can enter on both platforms as well. Alright, looks like we do have the password for the next match. We will be getting into it very shortly. So do not worry, guys. Next game is getting set up right now. Alright, looks like we are in our match. They do have 8 out of the players they need. Only 2 more remaining. Let's see how long it will take the remaining players to get in so we can start for today. Did get one more. We are just waiting on one more player before we begin game number 2 between Elf Crew and FLC. Is this iOS? Someone asked on our Facebook page. Yes, this is iOS. Our Go4 Modern Combat 5 iOS Red Cup 9. Guys, do not know I am going around to the chats trying to read as many comments as possible. However, I am only human. I am only one guy. So I will not be able to read all the chat from all the 4 platforms. I will try my best to read your comment while we are not in game. So if you have any comments, questions, feel free to say them now while we are not in the game just yet. We are still waiting on one player from FLC to join up. Once we have that last player, we will be start our next game, Battle Rooftops. When is there an Android? Android is not being streamed, sadly. I believe the community manager was looking for someone to stream it. However, they do not have someone to stream it, meaning there's not going to be a stream. I stream the iOS one. Why I don't stream the Android one is because I rather not stream 2 days in a row, not have any days. 3 days are fun. I work 6 days a week. I have a day job, guys. So I rather not work all week. Alright, looks like we have our elf or our FLC members in. Now we're missing an elf crew member, so I'm not necessarily sure what's going on right here. We are still missing one player. Switch over just to show you guys what's going on right here. See, we are still missing one guy. Once we get that final dude in, we will be good to go. Also, if you guys are just joining in right now, you're wondering what the heck is this square on my screen? Why does it have black bars? I don't know, guys. I'm trying to stream from the iPhone. It is streaming from my iPhone. However, it's kind of squishing my screen. And I tried to fix it earlier. However, that caused my program to crash multiple times. So I decided to leave it as is. So we're going to kind of stuck with a square aspect ratio for the remainder of the broadcast. So I somehow figure out some way to fix this. Always looks like we do have all our players. Looks like we did start up the countdown. And we will be loading into our match right now. Team Battle Rooftops. Alright, here we go with the square gameplay once again. FLC on the blue side. We have Elf on the red side. FLC starting off with the double kills, also with Elf doing the same thing. L picking up a nice snipe kill when was getting assaulted by 2 players. However, he does go down relatively quickly after that. Both teams are trying their best to tie. Rabbit spotting 1 player on the top. Looks like that player didn't realize that he didn't get the kill right there. I think he was expecting Rabbit to go down. However, that extra HP kind of threw him off. He kind of looked away from Rabbit. Rabbit did survive for a bit longer, but he was not able to get the kill. Avil coming from behind, spotting 1 player. He's able to take down American Sniper. Enemy team does know that he is in this area now. Pushing in, he does get taken out by K with a nice double kill for Elf. You see a lot of people using the Firecracker this match. It has been getting quite a bit more popular ever since recently. And I think there's a reason for it. I think that one of the reasons why we aren't seeing it for absence today, just maybe because of the damage and maybe because of the armor penetration. I think they're kind of worried that everyone's going to use the Oni perk that increases their armor resistance, that increases their damage protection, and want to shred through as much armor as possible, not get affected by armor, and just be able to gauge how many shots they need to get a kill. Duka getting a kill right there, chucking a concussion grenade. Havel getting a kill on K. Nell pushing up, getting the knife. He is able to escape out of there safely. Oh god, knowing there's one outside, trying to go for the kill, trying to throw his gun, do some explosive damage. It does damage Ferris just a bit. Does not do nearly enough to get him critical health. Oh god, still on the top, looking for kills. Like he doesn't really spot anyone at the moment. Still kind of grouping up in this one area. Both teams, they do have a tied score, so they're not playing as aggressively as before. As soon as one of the teams does get a tie, it looks like pretty much one of them just decides to start playing back. The other team starts being a bit more aggressive, and then vice versa. You see FLC taking the lead only by 2 points. Both teams struggling to battle this out. Keep in mind, guys, Elf Crew did game number 1. If we Elf Crew score another victory, his Elf Crew will be the winners. Elf Crew will then be moved up to our finals for today. Elf Crew bringing the lead to them. Love God spotting 1, going for the kill. He is able to take him down with his teammate American Sniper. Gilroy throwing some percussion grenades, just trying to see if they can get damage off on the enemy that way. Be careful. This is a critical moment for them. If they lose this match right here, FLC will be getting knocked out. Nice triple kill by FLC. Hey, taking out Yoroi, who did get a kill with a percussion grenade from the roof. Hey, trying to push up, but Sirius is able to take him down as well. FLC is able to get the lead, only needing 10 more kills to stop this game. However, Elf is still getting kills constantly as well. Will they be able to keep this up? Will Elf be able to get the kill? Will Elf be able to take the lead? No, it looks like FLC is using this advantage. They're trying to make them kind of stagger right here. FLC taking the lead, 45-39, putting them at a much better advantage than they had before. Love God taking out 1, but Elf continues to fight back. Sirius is on the roof with a lot of these other guys. We do see Elf, who just continues to fight back. 46-43, very close game between the teams. FLC needs 4 kills to tie up the score. However, we see Elf only needs 6 more, and they've been bringing that lead that FLC did build up closer and closer. FLC looks like they don't want to be giving up too many more kills at this point. They're going to be trying to reorganize at the bottom part of the map. They know how crucial this final few moments are. Sirius picking up 1 kill. Only need 3 more left to go. Ferris spotting 1, taking out Rabbit from behind. Hey, taking him out in return. Gilroy getting a kill. Only 1 kill left remaining for FLC. We see 4 more kills left remaining for Elf. This game looks like it's going to be going to FLC, but anything can happen in these final few moments of the game. Duka picking up 1. Dory trying to push up right here. Spots 1 on the top. American Sniper takes him down. 2 kills left for Elf. Will Elf be able to do this? High score. Who will get the final kill for this game? Grenades getting thrown on the floor, trying to do enough damage to the floor to get this final kill. This is a very critical moment, and who will be the last one to do this? FLC playing very cautiously now. Elf playing cautiously as well. However, they know that they have FLC on the ropes. They know if they get this final kill, that will be it for FLC. They're trying their best not to give up any kills. FLC just trying their best to be a bit defensive. They do see the grenades getting thrown at the floor. They need to be careful for those. Will we go into sudden death? Will they wait out this minute and 30 seconds we have left in this match? Both teams, they might be too scared to move in. Will we see any movement at all? Yoroy just scanning the bottom, making sure that no one's going to be jumping down. Elf on the top as well. Looks like we might be going to a sudden death right here. Both teams, they rather not risk it. They rather just go to the sudden death, give themselves about 5 more extra lives if they can do it that way. Elf Crew, I thought that it was over for Elf Crew at that one moment. However, they were able to come back. They were able to tie up the score. They were able to keep the pressure on FLC. Abbott, like he wants to go in really badly, but we don't know what's going to happen right here. 26 seconds left in this. Avel trying to bait someone out, still trying to go to the edge, back off, get anyone to peek out for a second, just a brief moment, and get a kill that way. Rabbit shooting down, trying to get this kill. Anyone be pushing the final few moments, or will we be going to sudden death? Looks like we will be going into a sudden death. 4 seconds left, go, and that is it. We will be going to a sudden death. 5 more lives for both teams. They need to use their 5 lives as well, since as soon as one of them goes down, that will it pretty much. Well, at least they won't respawn. That's what I meant by that. Sudden death. 1 life per member. Who will go down first? Will anyone rush down, or will we be forever stuck at standstill where one team stays on the top, one team stays on the bottom? It's kind of looking like that so far, and this is kind of boring when this happens. I really wish there was like a secondary time limit. Oh, FLC pushing up. Ferris picking up 1 kill. He does get the advantage for his team. He's going to be a bit more aggressive. However, K takes him down. Looks like FLC has a lot of pressure on that area right there, trying to do some damage. Is able to escape, but they are able to get 2 kills for FLC. FLC picking up 1 more. Only 2 on 4 right now. Rabbit picking up 1. They need to keep the pressure on. They can't really trickle in. Very, very important. If they don't trickle in, they need to work as a team for these final few kills. If they are getting picked off 1 by 1, Elf has a chance of winning this right here. You do see Love God Good taking some damage from a grenade from Sirius, leaving only 1 guy left. Rabbit, the last guy right here. It looks like he does go down, and we will see FLC surviving for a bit longer, finishing the game 55-51. That was a pretty intense game number 2 between these two teams. FLC is able to hold on for a bit longer, only needing 1 more game. Each team only needing 1 more game to move up. Pressure is on both teams. Elf Crew, if they lose this one, they're going to get knocked out. Same thing goes with FLC. If they lose the next one, they get knocked out. Look at our bracket real quick, see if anything has updated. So let's see if anything has changed. Has anyone moved up? How do we see any difference on our scoreboard for today? Find out in a few short moments. Like we do have our other semi-finalists for today. So let us take a look at that right here. As you do see, we are seeing the matchup between Elf Crew and FLC right now. Next matchup for the semi-final matchup is Altia versus DWS Nation. That is going on as well. Elf Crew or FLC only needing 1 win up this game. However, we'll give them be able to pull it off. Which team will be able to pull it off though? Guys are joining in right now. We are doing a double giveaway right now on our. It's not a double giveaway on our YouTube. we're doing 2 giveaways at the same time. We're doing one on our YouTube page. We're doing one on our Twitch page at the same time. Our Twitch giveaway, all you need to do is type in hashtag elf or hashtag FLC. We'll be drawing the winner for both our YouTube and our Twitch giveaway at the end of the next game right here. Alright, we are in our next lobby right now. We are just waiting on the players to join up. We have 3 from ELF, 1 from FLC. Once we get all 5 on each team, we will be good to go with our next match. You guys are joining in right now. We are doing a giveaway on our Twitch and on our YouTube. For our YouTube page, all you need to do is type in hashtag semi. For our Twitch, all you need to do is type in hashtag elf or hashtag FLC. We'll be drawing the giveaway winner after this matchup between Elf Crew and FLC. Alright, let's see if this does work out. I did change up one thing with my mic. I believe it could be because my Elgato is kind of derping out right now with the audio issue that apparently is happening. I did change one thing, so hopefully this does fix it up slightly, but we'll have to wait and see. Anyways, we are in our next match, the final match between these 2 teams, so let's get right into it right here. If you guys don't know, the final tiebreaker for any map or for any one of these matchups should be a rush game mode. Looks like they did host it right. Elf Crew again on the red side. We do have FLC on the blue side. Now, if you don't know what rush game mode is, kind of like search and destroy. Each player only does have 1 life, and it is round based. Whoever wins 3 rounds is the winner. Here he's picking up the first kill on Rabbit. Rabbit, one of their top players for Elf, goes down right away. That is going to put a lot of pressure on all the other members right here. Sean looking around, seeing if he could use a sniper to pick up any kills. Looks like he just kind of missed the player. Just aimed out as soon as the player did get to the top. But we'll see how that works out for them. Ferris in the back right here. Around, seeing if he can find anyone. If he can find any player at all. Sean. Spotting one, getting the no-scope on Sirius. Sirius going down, however... Oh, what the heck? You know what I just realized right here? You remember how earlier I was talking about the snipers having the 160% HP? Sean actually has his perks fully upgraded. Sean is one of the people who does have that 160% HP on sniper. We also have another player right here, 160% HP. This game has gotten pretty crazy ever since this update. It does change up so much stuff. Look at that right there. Asuka not realizing there was a player right in front of him. That is one of the things you could do now. You could have that pretty much anti-thermal scope thing. Asuka not realizing where people are when he's aiming down sights. It's going to be very, very big downside for him. Asuka, he is able to get Yoroi while he is pushing up. He's going to be trying to aim into this bunker, see if he can spot anyone. Look, as you see right here, it's not going to appear on the thermal scope. He might be able to see the outline, however, it's not going to be highlighted in red like it usually is. Paris is able to collect the extra intel on the ground. There is still one intel package chilling in the back. See if anyone does go for that. That is going to give them some extra points. All one of these teams really needs to do right now is just go up to the relay, capture it. If they are able to capture the relay, that will be it for the round. However, both teams are just deciding to wait it out, play very defensively. Oh, Navy picking up one kill, making it 2-on-3. Duka backing up, trying to take a better position. Bit more defensive spot as well. Both teams kind of not wanting to push up too much. Ferris looking like he is going to be pushing to an optimal position where he will be able to backstab on some of these players right here. Decides not to push it just yet. Maybe he realized that they are going to be kind of focusing on the spot. Asuka. Oh, looks like Asuka knew that someone was shooting at him. They should do some things to make this game mode run faster, to be honest. I feel like this game mode does have some flaws to it. Like once you hit 0-0, you can't really do too much more after that. I think there should be like a 30-second timer after it hits 0-0. See if teams will capture up the relay, and if no one captures up the relay, it should be like a draw for both teams. Something to make it like kind of fair, make it so the match does progress on a bit quicker. It would be kind of interesting to see for like the finals. Or for something like this, instead of having like a rush game mode for a tiebreaker, we had like the new game mode. If we had the cargo game mode for this, in the cart, seeing how far the enemy team could get the cart, vice versa, that'd be quite a spectacle to see. I'm actually gonna probably talk to the manager about that, seeing if we can get something like that to happen. If we could change up the rules for the ESL just a bit, so we can have some more interesting gameplay. What the heck is this right here? I gotta take a screenshot of that. 165% HP. I've never seen that before in my life, and that is ridiculous. He has pretty much all the perks possible, maybe to increase his HP. That's pretty much the perk that you get from the Glutton. That's a sniper perk as well. I think it's the decoy perk that gives you the extra HP. And it looks like we also have, there's one more that I don't know about that gives you 5% more HP. That's quite crazy to see. Question is he able to survive a sniper shot? Looks like K has the same thing, 160% HP, unless it's just a bug on my end. But I don't know. I don't know, guys. No, he has 130%, so they both just have 160% HP. Crazy amounts of HP, but they are still going to just delay this. How long will this standstill last for? The world will never know. Duka not even peeking out, just so worried about what might happen. He peeks out and there's a sniper there. Sniper still can't take him out in one shot. Who will cave into the pressure first? Elf or... Oh, it looks like Elf was not the one to cave in the pressure. FLC was the one who did that. Now it is only Ferris versus two of these players right here. Ferris still just chilling out on the top. However, Elf is feeling a bit more confident now that they do have two players left. We'll see. Positioning himself, seeing if he can up different areas, see if he can do some damage to them. All staying in the back. He could just go for a full-out flank. I think they all think that he's in the other area right now. I don't know if they knew he moved at all. So, for all they know, he's still on the top. Looks like they know he was moving around. Looks like they're going for the relay. Will he be able to get it in time? Will he be able to go around in time? Looks like they realize that they're capturing it, but it's going to be too late at this moment. They are going to be able to capture it without him able to do anything about that. He left it open and vulnerable, and Elf Crew did use that to their advantage. Looks like one of the recon players actually did have that recon scan perk that did allow them to see him on the radar. Actually, I think on Rush, your dead teammates actually let you see enemies on the radar. So that's probably why they knew where each other were. When you die on Rush, you can scan for your team. I don't know how effective it is though. We're back, another round right here. Rabbit chilling out in the back right here. Those are some people on the other side. He uses Berserk to get the extra damage. Spots one, almost goes down, taking some very massive damage. What we do see right here, one cool thing from the update, even though it's not really too important, I really do like the, this is a personal opinion, but I really do like the reflection changes they did change for the weapons. They do make some of the camos do look much more reflective, especially the more metallic ones. There are some matte ones that are like kind of, they're not really reflective, but stuff like this is kind of cool to see. Just seeing all the different kind of camos that do have the reflective capabilities now makes it look much nicer. Even the standard pro camo, I think it does look a bit better than it did in previous updates. Before it looked like cheese or something. Now it looks kind of like gold. It has a reflective feel to it as well. Get right back into this right here. Put all that intel on the ground. No one's picking it up. I'm cringing very hard. Elf or FLC, they're right next to all these intel packages. All they need to do is just walk over these packages, get all this extra intel. They'll be able to get extra perks as well. You know what I just also realized? This is a kind of like a double thing. So you get 40% extra HP from the Paragon perk or from the Glutton perk. Oh, it looks like Elf ended the round by capturing the relay. Oh, they were able to take everyone out. But no, so yeah, you get 15% extra HP from the Sniper perk. You get 40% extra HP from the Glutton perk. Then can you also get another 30% HP from the Rush game mode? If you're in Rush, you can get a bonus that gives you some more HP. Sound lags and bad aspect ratio. Yes, I know that there's some sound issues. I do know that the aspect ratio is glitching out as well. I'm sorry guys, I can't really do anything about that. I tried fixing it. I was able to fix it, but when I had it fixed, my program kept on crashing, and I wasn't able to stream like an hour worth of the tournament. So we're kind of stuck with this for now. I'm gonna try my best to fix it up. I did like reinstall I installed the program. I reinstalled my driver for my graphics card. Reinstalled a lot of other stuff. Still didn't fix out the aspect ratio issue, so I do apologize for that bug. I've tried even stretching it on my screen. It doesn't work. It stays as a square, sadly. There's Elf Rabbit getting the last kill. Looks like Elf will be moving up to the final. Good job on FLC. But that will be the game right there. Alright, we are now done with our matchup between Elf and FLC. Elf Crew taking the lead. FLC being knocked out into the third place bracket matchup. Anyways, we will be starting up our giveaway right now, or at least starting up drawing our giveaway winners right now. So let us get right into that. If you haven't already, I'll give it about 30 more seconds. 30 more seconds for you guys to type in hashtag #70 on our YouTube page, or type in hashtag elf or hashtag FLC on our Twitch page. Guys, our YouTube one was semi, if you didn't realize that. It wasn't elf. Some people don't realize that, I think. Anyways, we will be getting into our next game as soon as it is up, as soon as it is ready to go. our next game will actually be a finals matchup, so that will be quite interesting. Alright, we will be getting into another match from the semifinals, actually. It looks like it's going to be the Dance with Snow White game for the semifinals. We're going to see who is ahead in just a bit. I think this is going to be the second match, so we will still have plenty more to see. Anyways, we will be doing our giveaway drawing right now. Let us get right into it. We're going to be starting off with the Twitch drawing, then we'll do the YouTube drawing. So do not worry, guys. It might take a bit longer since there's a bit more giveaways I have to do at once, but I'll try my best. I'll try my best. Here we go. Our Twitch giveaway drawing. Who is going to be our first winner for today? Looks like Jay on our Twitch page will be our Twitch winner for today. Congrats. All you need to do is post your dog tag and platform into the chat if you are still there. Is our Twitch page dead? I don't know, guys. If he's not there in about 15 minutes, we will redraw. The weird thing is I'm looking at our reroll list for Twitch right now, and there's no people here at all, which is quite interesting to see. Anyways, let's also get into our YouTube giveaway drawing right here as well. Alright, our YouTube giveaway winner will be you at me pizza. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. That's kind of a weird name, but congrats. Let me type it in the chat as well. So pizza, if you're still there, just post your dog tag, post your platform into the chat. Anyways, let's get into the game right here. We have Dance with Snow White on the red side. We have the other team on the blue side. Ult going by. Looks like we have someone using the support prestige weapon. That shield doesn't really help too much against a shotgun in the face, though. Dance with Snow White chilling around. Some of them have the extra HP perks, but not too many of them. They might have been going for a bit more damage reduction instead of pure HP, since damage reduction can be a bit more helpful on what's going on. IP getting a knife kill, however, he does get taken down immediately after that. That's what Snow White is behind by 1 kill, so it doesn't really put too much pressure on the ult side. Ult trying to still push it, trying to get some kills that way. They're able to pick up the blue. Girl almost getting taken out right there. That shield from the support weapon is not really helping out too much. It is supposed to reduce damage as long as that shield is up. However, it's kind of rare to see something like this. It does make you very, very slow when you do aim down sight. So it does kind of put you at a disadvantage to do a lot less mobility.
But maybe they're just kind of like reducing how much damage possible. Maybe they have a lot of damage reduction perks. Maybe they just also use it as well, trying to be like as tanky as possible. Looks like you can't be as tanky as possible when you do get headshot once. When you do get headshot once, you do get killed. Speed spotting one, spotting two, getting a double kill right there, taking out all the players from Dance with Snow White. Looks like he's able to spot one more, going for the kill. He does fire a few shots off. Kill right there. Be repositioning to a different area, see if he can pick up someone else. With a drone in the air. Nakarumi picking up a nice snipe kill from the back part, saving one of his teammates who probably wasn't expecting the sniper to still be in that one spot. Nakarumi still he's gonna try some of these stairs right here, but he wants to. I don't know what he wants to do. He's turning back and forth really rapidly. Now he's making sure that no one's pushing. They are still behind, so they do need to look at it. So probably will be waiting until the final few game. So we do get into the final minute. Before we see a lot more kills.
So, someone asked about like the sapper class. The sapper class is allowed, so they could use the stacker as much as they want. The thing is, they can't use the shoulder turret. So if they have a shoulder turret, they're gonna get disqualified. But if they're just using the stacker, it's fine. Round 2, going around, going from behind, trying to get the kill right here. He is able to take out this one player just standing in the back. Dance with Snow White doing a bit better now, almost bringing up the score to the other team. Only 2 more kills to tie up the game. Will they be able to do it, or will we see Alt this lead right here? Dance with Snow White continues to rampage on. He can get kills. They are able to tie up the score between both teams. They were quite a bit. They were quite far behind earlier, but they are able to match up the score. They are able to do a bit better than before. Bed back right here, free firing with the sniper. Hoping spot one guy. He's gonna get hit a shot off with that. Does get hit by an explosive. Gets hit by another one right here. He's critical health. He's gonna continue to pre-fire in the back corner right here. He does get taken out by a stacker though. As soon as he does turn away. Double kill for Dance with Snow White. Triple kill if you count that secret drone that was able to get the kill. Alt switching to a slack, getting up some heavy kills. That they know they are starting to fall behind. They know that they need to do something. Actually, just take the lead again. Nakarumi still chilling on the top. Wreck going to the top as well. Looks like they just shot down a recon aircraft with a shotgun. It's always kind of ridiculous to see. Like you would never expect the shotgun. You would never expect the shotgun to be able to take out the recon, but I don't know. Dance with Snow White trying to get the kill right here. Oh, maybe not trying to get the kill, but he is waiting on these players to push up. They do have the lead right now, so Dance doesn't really need to do too much. Dance can just chill and wait back, wait for the enemy team to push, and that might be what they're doing. I think they are still just trying to put some pressure on them, just to maybe bait them into the location that they're hiding. Round 2, still just staying in this one spot, still just waiting for someone to push in. He does have a stacker. It is a very, very good close range weapon. He is able to spot one. He does go for the kill. Brings this player down to very low HP. Not enough to get the kill, however. Head going around. 40 seconds left in this game. 7-point lead for Dance with Snow White. Card picking up 1. 30 seconds left in this match right here. You see the comp forking shot at the ceiling, trying to delay people from pushing in that way, trying to do some damage before that way.
It looks like there's one guy on the bottom. He is able to push in with the Com 4. They are going to be able to take some kills down here. But will it be enough at this point? Will we see them be able to push in? Will we see be able to get enough kills in the final few seconds? Does not look like it's going to be the case. Does not look like it's going to be possible. Dance with Snow White only needing one more kill to finish up this game right here. Looks like they were able to get it and finish up that game. Alright, let's take a look at our brackets right here. We did see Elf Crew taking out FLC. The match we are seeing right now is Alt versus DWS Nation. We'll have to quickly find out what the score is, but we did just see DWS take game number 2, which was a team battle on rooftops. If they did take game number 1, that means we will have our finalists for today. Alright, let's take a look at our giveaway winners. So let's see if they did respond. It was Pizza and Ray. Ray on our Twitch page. Pizza on our YouTube page. Twitch is still silent, guys. Twitch still has a chance of you winning credits. Let me just make sure Pizza posted his. If it did, hey, there you go. I got Pizza. Pizza, you're good to go. Congrats on claiming your credits. Unlike our Twitch page, guys, you know, it's starting to look like Twitch might have another redraw, so maybe you guys want to head over to our Twitch page, twitch.tv/modern_combat5, and type in hashtag elf or hashtag FLC. I know that game is over, but that's pretty much the hashtag I was using to determine the winners. So if you go over to that Twitch page, type it in the chat, you might have a chance of swooping those credits away from one of these other guys who's not appearing right now. Our Twitch viewer list is still like empty, which is quite strange, actually, to be honest. Looks like we do have the score. Looks like the score was 1-1. So both of these teams did win a match so far. It means we will be going to our rush scramble to finish it off, to find out who the final finalist for today will be. I don't know if our Twitch guy is coming back. It was Jay Valerio. That was the full name. But he's not back here right now. Our Twitch page has been quite slow, guys.
Alright, looks like we do have game 3 good and ready to go. Also, guys, I think I might have fixed my mic cutting in and out. I think that was a problem. At least, I know there's a delay, but I think that was the second problem. That my mic was just cutting in and out because my noise gate is I'm kind of sitting far away from my mic than I usually do. Like, I would sit this close usually, but I'm kind of leaning back, so it might be cutting off my voice that way. Anyways, we are getting into our game 3 for this matchup right here. Kind of funny how both semifinalists, both teams, went to the game 3. This is the kind of stuff I like to see. I like to see this kind of competition between teams. I like to see these matches taking a bit longer, seeing them both teams competing to the edge. You can't find it on Twitch? Let me post the link, actually. I'll post the link on our Facebook page, just in case people do not know what it is. There you go, guys, on Twitch. That is the link. We'll be redrawing the winner in about 5 minutes. So if you haven't already, just make sure you type in hashtag L4, hashtag FLC on our Twitch page real quick, and we will get that sorted, done. Alright, we are in the next match right here. We are just waiting on one player to join up from Alt. Once we have that last player, it looks like we have that last player. Looks like we will be able to start our final game for today. Another rush scramble. Now my noise gate's like, I made my noise gate super sensitive now. So now every time I hear it, and every time I click now, you'll be able to hear it, which I don't want to happen. Alright, that should be better. I fixed it a bit. And we are getting into game 3 right now. Dance with Snow White versus Altzia. Game number 3. Let us get right into that right now as we are in our rush final right here. Oh, look at that camo. That's what I like so much. This update, I know there are some kind of strange things in this update, but the camo update that they did make, just they made the weapons look so much more reflective. I think it looks so much better personally, but I don't know. Maybe some people won't like it. I personally think it looks fantastic. Anyways, you can just see all these camos right here. You can just see as soon as they start moving around, they start looking really, really great. Like, even the default camo for this, just it looks fantastic. I do like the changes they made to that. The perk system, it could have been a bit better. It could have been implemented a bit better, but we'll have to wait and see how everything does turn out right here. Anyways, let's get back into our commentating of the actual game. You see the first blood going to Alt. Dance with Snow White is now down a player. Dance with Snow White is able to pick up one, however, Taki does go down by up over the wall. Alt staying still, not really moving too much right here. You know how dangerous it is to peek out. There are snipers on other side just watching. Oh, they are able to pick up one kill with a headshot through the smallest of gaps. Very good on him. They still do have a sniper right here. And the X1 morph sniper. And the rainbow camo, I believe. Is that even the rainbow camo? Yo, if that's the rainbow camo looks great on that weapon. But I do personally like the some of the camo changes that they have made, just making stuff more reflective. I think it makes it does look slightly better, actually quite a bit better.
Taking the objective.
All picking up kills left and right there, just picking people off one by one. Dance with Snow White only having one player left remaining, and he's a heavy player. Will this heavy player be able to survive for long enough? Will this heavy player maybe stay by the entrance and start rushing out as soon as they start capturing the point? Find out very short. Look, I think they know where he is. Actually, I'm positive they know where he is. Pretty much dead players on your team can be using a recon perk that pretty much scans the map for you, and it tells you exactly where the enemy is. So they probably know exactly where he is. He probably knows exactly where they are. Probably one of the reasons why they can just stay back,
One of the reasons why this person's just staying back, not really going out into the open too much. He is a shotgun player. He is very vulnerable. All these guys who have rifles, who have snipers, all these other long-range weapons. Alt. Chilling. How long will they chill before we actually see a kill? Not sure. Or he's just staying back, not doing anything. He just, one person needs to rush in and get the kill. But I don't know if they want to rush in. He has a shotgun. It's very deadly. Looks like they saw him, baited him out by trying to take the point. Does rush out onto the open. He is wide open. 5% HP remaining. Very, very low health. Will he get a grenade thrown at him and taken down? Or will he be able to survive? Looks like they're going to be pushing in. He is able to pick up one more. Now it's a one-on-one. He'll be able to take out the sniper right here. Looks like he is able to clutch the 1v3. Getting the first win for Dance with Snow White. Alt. They were just showing up right there. They were able to pull that through. I'm kind of surprised they were able to do it, but clutching that 1v3 match right there, that one round right there, that was quite a feat by their team. That does probably boost their confidence, probably does hype them up a bit more. Alt probably thinking, what just happened right there? They do already lose a member as one of their players did leave the match. Hopefully they are able to join back, so they do have a full team, so they are not at a disadvantage for this game mode. And staying in the back, still getting sniped just by peeking out. What was that? Where was Kakarumi? Was it Kakarumi that just sniped them across the map? Just the slightest of peeks with the sniper right here. Was able to get the kill. He just continued to fire in. Looks like they know what's up. Looks like they were able to actually capture the point. Now the pressure's going to be on Alt's team. If Alt is not able to capture this point in 30 seconds, they're not able to take out the enemy team in 30 seconds, they will lose this round. Dance with Snow White is playing a bit more strategic now. They know that Alt is going to be staying back, but that is not going to work out too well for Alt. Alt will need to push in. They would need to get this. They would need to get these kills. The final 15 seconds. I don't know if they can capture it the remaining time they have left, but they're not really moving too much. We have a sniper right here. I finally switched from the sniper to the pistol. However, they look like they're going to be pushing in. Only 5 seconds left to go, but there looks like there's no time at all to capture the point. So it looks like this game will be going to Dance with Snow White. No, it's an overtime. One of them's on the point. Apparently that does actually work out. What the? I never even knew that. They are trying to capture the point. Are they able to capture the point? They are able to capture the point, and they are uncontested as well. Another unexpected turn of events as we see Alt winning that round right there. Alt pulling off a very clutch victory. Maybe their confidence is boosted as well now. See how much they can do. I'd score 1-1. Game noise is out of tune. Yes, guys, I know the game audio is kind of messed up. I also know that my aspect ratio is messed up. I do apologize. I can't change it at all. Like, my program's been messing up all day. I tried to fix it. I did fix it for a moment, but when I've had it fixed, as soon as I started my stream, it crashed instantly. So that kind of threw off a lot of stuff. So I'm stuck with this for now until I do have a final solution to fix this issue with the square image for the video. Also to fix any issues with sound. I do apologize for the inconvenience, guys, and for the strangeness of this, but what I'm stuck with right now. Anyways, let's get back to this. We do have Dance with Snow White. They are up one player. Alt, sniper, and an assault. Assault getting a few shots off. Not able to get this kill. What the heck? He was not able to get that kill right there. And he goes down right away. Giving another victory to Dance with Snow White. Anyways, will need to see one more, or maybe two more rounds by these teams. Alt is able to secure 2 wins that will secure their victory. If Dance with Snow White is able to secure 1 game, 1 more round, that will be it. They will be the winners, and they will be going up to the finals to face Elf for today. Alt staying back. They are down a player as well. That one player that did disconnect kind of is hindering them right now. They had all 5 players that could help out a bit. We do see one of the players from Alt getting sniped by the X1 Morph. Alt picking up one of the kills of their own though does kind of open up some of the path. Absol knows there's maybe knows there's someone on the top. He is pre-aiming, trying to get the shot off on this one guy. Trying to fire in, trying to get some shots. He's able to pick up another kill. Now it is a 1v2. It's a sniper battle. Looks like it's a sniper, almost a sniper battle. You have one Alt player. And we do see the final kill going to Dance with Snow White. And that will be the game. Dance with Snow White will be moving up in our bracket for today. They will be going up to our finals. A lot of people are asking how do they get so much HP? Well, there's actually a few ways that you can get a lot of HP, at least in the rush game mode. So in the rush game mode, you can just buy 30% more HP in the beginning of a round as a perk bonus. You could also get the armor cores. The armor cores do stack with that extra HP bonus. So pretty much you can have a crazy amount of HP with the rush bonus and with the armor cores together. Now thinking of it actually properly, I think you can get up to, holy heck, wait a second, you know, we're gonna check this out real quick. We're gonna check this out real quick, guys. I'm pretty sure, right? If I take a look at this, no, I don't want that. Alright, here we go. If I have a sniper, right, we're gonna switch to the sniper. Sniper. Alright, so if you have a sniper, I have some overpowered armor on, we're gonna just put that, I guess. Either one would work, maybe. Maybe this one a bit better. Alright, so if I had this fully upgraded, I can get up to 40 more HP, right? Now there's one for sniper that kind of is interesting to see. I'm pretty sure it gives you extra HP, but I think it's only for the sniper class. Let's see if I can find it. I don't know exactly what core it's under. Might be under offensive. Maybe I was thinking it would be under utility, but we only have one utility slot. Let's see. Reduces damage. I'm pretty sure there is one sniper perk that increases your HP. I could be wrong. Huh. The wrong one?
Semi-transparent, damage reduction. Maybe it was damage reduction I was seeing. Huh, I thought there was a sniper perk for like the decoy that yeah, I'm pretty sure the decoy perk does give you gives you like a bonus HP, but I could be wrong. But what I was kind of implying is if you had the extra HP armor core, if you had the rush HP armor bonus, the HP bonus, and if you also had the HP from the sniper thing that I'm trying to look for, could you stack up to 200% HP on a sniper? That would be quite interesting to see. Someone says it's under attack. Let's see. Maybe I was just blind and didn't see it. Oh, it is there. Okay, let me switch back for a quick second. So, pretty much, you can get 15% extra HP from that. You can get 40% extra HP from the other one. So that already gives you extra 55% HP. Then you can have another 30% from the rush game mode. You can go up to, so you can't go up to 100, but you can go up to quite a bit. You can go up to 175. Which is that's quite interesting. Alright, anyways, let's get into the next game. We are going to be going to our finals very shortly. Elf Crew versus Dance with Snow White. Alright, so I actually do need to redraw that Twitch giveaway winner. While we are doing that, right here, we will also start our Facebook one. If you guys are on Facebook, all you need to do is type in hashtag finals on our Facebook page for a chance to win. In the meantime, I'm going to redraw our Twitch giveaway winner right now. We do have some people who have finally responded, and let's see. Our Twitch giveaway redraw winner will be These Nuts. Okay, that username is kind of odd, but congrats on being our giveaway winner for today. All you need to do is post your dog tag into the chat, post your platform into the chat as well. Why do people pick usernames like that, to be honest? I have no idea. Alright guys, since our Twitch giveaway is now done, we are doing a Facebook one. All you need to do in our Facebook chat is type in hashtag finals for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. It's going on right now. We are in the lobby for the next matchup right here. We are just waiting on them to start it because honestly I'm in a glitch right now. I'm in the lobby. I see the dudes. They're not typing in the chat. I hope I didn't disconnect and glitch out. That would be fun. Okay, looks like they got the final player. That was weird. We had 5, but it looks like one of them just left to make sure it was like working or something. We were just waiting on them to start this match right here. Alrighty, here we go. We are in the match. They finally loaded it up. That means we are good and ready to go for game number 1 of today's finals. Elf Crew, Dance with Snow White. Dance with Snow White on the red side. Starting off with some heavies. Starting off, this is a different map. The heavies can work out. On to see how Elf is able to counteract all of this. One of the bounty hunters almost goes down 3% HP. He does take some after damage from the fire overtime damage. There is ways you can counter stuff like that with the new armor update. The ways you can counter like the fire damage, the ice damage, whatever kind of damage. But I don't know if it's really worth it though. A lot of people are kind of just customizing the perks. They are trying their best to see what kind of perks they can set up with this. You see a lot of people doing stuff like this fire, making it so they can't heal for like another, what, 5 seconds, or maybe, I think it goes up to 10 seconds. It is fully upgraded. Yoon spotting one. He is using an RPG right now, but it does look like a shotgun because that is a big one. Besides putting it in, even if the shotgun sniped by Asuka, who Asuka chilling out back here, trying to stop anyone who is pushing in. Please be careful, there are some people pushing from behind him. He's a grenade being thrown at him, decides to back off. Smart move by him, staying a bit safer. Spots one player trying to push in, tries to get the quick scope, knows they're being pushed in, he knows they have shotguns. He's really very vulnerable, especially at close range, and he goes down. Question is, was Asuka able to actually get the get a shot off on him right there, or was that just one of his teammates doing that? Maria was actually at quite low HP. Dance with Snow White keeping the lead so far, 19 to 14. Rabbit going for a kill, getting one, but he does get backcapped by about 3 players. And still don't really need to do too much right now. Play it safe if they wanted to. Getting kills to the floor like this, Sean goes down. You see a lot of these players on their team are using heavies. Let's see, we had 1 sniper, 2 heavies so far, 3 heavies so far, 4 heavies, 1 sniper. It is one of the stuff that it did use last time in the last finals, last cup. Pushing in right here with the shotgun, trying to get the kill, not able to do it. He goes down. Elf slowly starting to catch up, trying their best to get as many kills as possible. Nyaka picking up a nice kill, staying calm. Dawn picking up in return. Dawn's still on the top and trying to get the kill right here. He has to reload, but he gets taken down by a knife kill. Leaving on the recon with the shotgun. Very, very possible thing to do. Don't exactly know how it works. In terms of, I don't even know why are shotguns able to shoot down recon aircraft, guys? Kind of strange, in my opinion. Three-point difference between both of these teams. If Elf Crew had an airstrike, this would be the perfect time to use an airstrike. But it looks like that's not the case. They do have some secret drones here. They are able to pick up one of the kills that way. Elf trying to keep some pressure on. They need to be careful though. They are leaving themselves vulnerable every time they do get a kill. Pretty much gives the person who they kill a full amount of ammo. Especially with things like the Com4, it can be a very, very deadly combo. Back, making sure that none of the Elf Crew members are pushing up, just throwing grenades and explosives at these entrance points every once in a while, just so they know, hey, we're still here, just so they don't push in at all. Elf hasn't been pushing in. They will need to push in sometime soon. Run is able to use both of his secret drones, both his secret drones to live, to tell or actually get a kill,
Looks like one of them are almost on the enemy team. He is able to take out one of them. However, one of them does still survive. So he goes to teammate just seeking out enemies in that area. It looks like he spotted one on the top, possibly. It might be going up. We try to get this kill right here. The secret drone does turn red when it does lock on. Run, pushing in right here. Elf tying up the score. Only a minute 30 seconds left in the game. Run is able to pick up one more kill, keeping the score tied. That's what Snow White slowly starting to fall behind. The final few moments for them is very, very critical. They are able to secure a few more kills, or at least they want to be trying to secure a few more kills. But it could just be bait by Elf. Elf could just be waiting for them to push out. Seconds left. Elf still having a 1-point lead. Elf just staying back themselves. They know how deadly, how destructive Dance with Snow White could be, especially with like their ults they've been using and everything. "30 seconds left. They're almost going down with the Seeker drone getting left. They're reliable 5% HP. That resistance that he has just pretty much saved his life. Heavy resistance plus the resistance from armor. "49. One more kill left for Elf. It looks like they were able to secure it. It looks like Elf was able to take game number 1 against Dance with Snow White, 50-47. Very close game by both teams, however. Guys are joining in right now. We are doing a giveaway on our Facebook page right now. All you need to do on our Facebook page is type in #finals for a chance to win 500 credits for Modern Combat 5. We are waiting on game number 2. We can begin our next matchup for today. Once they have the match up and ready to go, we'll be good to go. We will be drawing our Facebook giveaway winner in about 2 matches. We still also do need to do one more giveaway on our Mob Crush page. So after this next game, we will start our Mob Crush giveaway as well. Alrighty, we are in our next match right here. Dance with Snow White versus Elf Crew. Once again, game number 2, a team battle on rooftops. Now, Dance with Snow White does have a pretty solid strategy for this map. This map is very, very deadly for Elf Crew. Dance with Snow White probably will be using some comms, some RPGs to do some damage through the floors, as we have seen in previous cups. It is an effective combo. So, and there is nothing really bad about it. Some people might not like the RPGs, but it's not banned, so they could do this tactic. Let's see if it does work for them, though. Anyways, here we go. We are in the match. Dance with Snow White on the red side, or on the blue side. Elf Crew is on the red side. Both teams chilling out. Looks like they're going to be playing it a bit slower for right now. Oh, we do see the first kill by a comm through the floor for Dance with Snow White. Dance with Snow White still staying at the bottom. Elf still staying at the top. This game is going quite slow so far. Been about 2 minutes. Haven't really seen too much action happen. We had the first 2 kills at the beginning of the game, then the kill from the other team as well. But then after this point, they just decided to really stay still. They decided to not really push in as aggressively. American Sniper looks like he wants to go down there. He knows how deadly it is, especially with all these guys will probably have heavy on their enemy team that will do some damage to the floor. Elf is able to tie the score 2-2 between both teams. Alright. Dance with Snow White tying up the score between Elf Crew and themselves. 3 minutes have gone on. Nothing really happened. They've been getting a kill a minute pretty much by the looks of this. One team still just staying on the top. Other team still just staying on the bottom. Elf pushing in, Rabbit spotting one, but he's able to get the kill, and that does give him a 2-point lead. Rabbit is also able to pick up a turret. She probably will try to put into an area that he thinks that there's going to be some active enemy activity. Still hasn't used it just yet, but that does not really worry him too much. That's what Snow White's still just chilling on the bottom. They need to be careful about peeking out so quickly. They want to get some kills. They want to be a bit more aggressive. However, we don't know how effective that will be for them. Dance with Snow White getting another kill with the calm. Elf getting a few kills at the right here, and this is where it's starting to pick up. Elf Crew and Dance with Snow White finally trading some blows. Dance with Snow White getting a shotgun kill on the top. They decide to finally push in. They decide to be a bit more aggressive. Kakarumi trying to stay in the back with the sniper rifle, trying to get some kills like that. Not working out for them, and we just see Elf just continues to get kills left and right. Looks like they are just pretty much baiting out all these members. Oh, nice double kill! Double headshot from Dance with Snow White. Switching to the comm, getting another kill on Ravage. That does put them in the lead, 14 to 11. If they can hold this lead for another 2 minutes, they will be winning this round right here. Snow White still in the lead, still getting kills. That doesn't mean that Elf isn't getting some kills in return though. Seconds left in this game right here. Dance with Snow White almost has the 5. Oh no, they only have a 3-point lead at this point in time. Will they be able to use this 3-point lead to their advantage, or will we see Elf Crew rush in, get the final few 9 seconds left to go.
Alrighty, that was the match between those two teams. We are still waiting on the next match to get set up and ready to go. We are starting our Mob Crush giveaway right now. All you need to do on our Mob Crush page is type in either hashtag ELF or hashtag DWS. It's going to be going on right now. We are still doing our Facebook one. The Facebook one, all you need to do is type in hashtag finals. As going on right now as well. 2 giveaways at once. Why is there 2 giveaways? Because I was having some technical difficulties at first. Still kind of am, but not as bad as I was having earlier today. So that's why. Technical difficulty, if you don't know what that is. My game audio is apparently screwed up, like really badly. Also, my my screen is like a square. It's not supposed to be a square when I switch over. It's not supposed to look like that, guys. I swear. I'm not playing on an iPad. I'm playing on a phone. iPhone. And it's not supposed to be a square. And it's kind of making me triggered right now. But it is what it is. At least it's working. At least we have some gameplay that we can see. Someone on our Facebook page asked, how do you get in the tournament? Well, good question. So pretty much we have a ESL page. If you don't know what ESL is, I'll quickly explain it to you right now. Show everything that's up as well. Let's quick first look at the matchup between these two teams. We did just see streets, we did just see rooftops. We will be going on to a team battle on Scramble next. If you want to know how to sign up for one of these cups yourself, all you need to do is go to play.eslgaming.com. Can I actually go all the way back? I'll go all the way back. You can Google play.esl or ESL Play. You'll be able to find it. ESL Play. When you click on ESL Play, it'll show a list of games. The list of games has Modern Combat 5 on it. So we're going to go find Modern Combat 5 on that list right here. Once we have Modern Combat 5, we just click on that and it shows all the upcoming tournaments, whether you're on Android, iOS, PC. The iOS Cups, they do have cash prizes. The Android and the PC ones have credit prizes. Also, only the iOS Cups are the ones that get streamed. The rest do not get streamed. Alright, we are in the lobby. It looks like we are going to be ready to go in a few short moments. You have to wait for them to start the match. Alrighty, here we go. Game number 3 between these two teams. The score is currently tied 1-1. Elf Crew taking the first victory. Dance of Snow White taking the second victory. Unless I'm pretty sure that's the score. I'll need to check. I'm tripping out right now, guys. Anyways, let's get into the gameplay right here. We do have the teams already in, nice and loaded. Let's see how they decide to play this map right here. It's a bit larger. You won't be able to see as much comms, as many RPGs this map. As you see, we do have a lot more Dance with Snow White players using assault rifles compared to the heavies that we did see a lot earlier. We still do have, I think that was 2 heavies on their team. They do actually replace 2 of the heavies they had earlier with some assault players. Elf just chilling back. Same thing with Dance. Our Kakurumi has a very, very good position right here with the sniper rifle. Let's see if he is able to use it properly. He's able to get from here. Ooh, nice headshot on Sean. Sean just staying out in the open, giving up a kill right here. You know, I just realized also it only takes 3 or 4 kills to get all your kill streaks now. Actually, wait. He got a turret and 2 kills.
So can you actually upgrade the assault perk? Make it so you get kill streaks even faster? I don't know, we're gonna have to keep an eye on him and see if that is the case. If he was able to get a turret and 2 kills, that means he probably got his recon in 1 kill. And that seems like a pretty OP combo. Let's see if he actually does switch off the assault class. We won't be able to actually see if that is the case anymore. I'll have to take a look at that after the game. Anyways, Dance with Snow White does have the lead right now. They are playing defensively. Elfric's playing defensively as well, but they're not really getting the picks. They're really getting picked off as soon as they do peek out for just a brief moment. Asuka trying to go to a spot that he can snipe from. Behind the truck is an optimal location. However, they probably will expect him to be in this one location as well. Snow White still just waiting on the outside. They don't need to push in at all. They have the lead. It looks like they are going to kind of push in a bit. They do have some leeway. They do have some space to get in here. And it looks like they will be able to start fighting these elf members head on. Let's see if this is the case right here. They know elf probably knows that there's a player around this corner right here. This player knows that there's a lot of guys around this corner right there as well. Kakarumi getting a nice double kill. Where's Kakarumi right now? All the way in the back right here. Oh no, getting shot at with an RPG, very low HP. He does get taken out by a seeker drone. Looking for a recon in the air. Looks like his teammates were able to take it out faster than he was able to react. Switches to the comp 4. He knows there's a guy around the corner. He's gonna be going in for the kill right here. He does have a shotgun. He is able to do enough damage quick enough. There's one player behind him going in for another kill. He does get taken down before he can line up his shot. Dance with Snow White still just playing in their defensive spot right here. They have gotten some more kills, but we did see Elf get some kills in return. Taking out recon aircraft with shotguns for days. Love the logic, but it does work apparently. Dance with Snow White still having the lead. Almost tying up the score. They only need one more kill to tie up the score. There's only 2 minutes 30 seconds left in this match, however. So will Elf be able to get this kill, or will Dance with Snow White be able to hold them off for long enough to get another victory? Asuka just still chilling in the back. Okay, still chilling over here as well. Rabbit, it looks like he's going to be the only one trying to be a bit more aggressive. No, he decides to back off. However, it looked, he had a good open wide area. I don't think anyone was actually looking in that direction just yet. Kakarumi was in the back right there. But no one's really watching that one exit. So Rabbit could have gotten a nice flank on all the enemy players. Rabbit is able to get a grenade kill. That does tie up the score right here. Rabbit still having all his kill streaks ready to go. Might just be saving for the last moment, the last push. He's going to be going around. This is finally where he's going to be going for a flank. I don't know if the enemy team expects him to be here. I think they might know he's going to be in this general location. Maybe not just yet, but there he did walk past player. Boss 1 gets taken out before he is able to get enough shots on him. Dance with Snow White is able to take the lead once again. Rabbit did have his EMP. He was able to use it. That will kind of stun their radars for a bit. However, they might have that perk that reduces, that actually it makes them immune to the EMP effects. on their class. Seconds left in the game. Elf not looking like they're in the best situation right now. They need a few more kills. Okay, going around the corner right here, trying to get the kill. He does spot one. There's one more player behind him. Only 4 seconds left to go. Will he be able to get this kill? No, he gets shut down. And Dance with Snow White will be able to secure another victory against Elf, bringing their score to 2 against 1. If Dance with Snow White is able to secure one more win, that will be it. Elf Crew will get knocked out for today. So this might be the final match.
Alrighty, we are waiting on game number 4 to get set up right now. In the meantime, guys, if you haven't already, we are doing a giveaway on our Mob Crush. We are doing a giveaway on our Facebook page. The Facebook giveaway, all you need to do is type in hashtag finals into the chat. For Mob Crush, all you need to do is type in hashtag Elf Crew or hashtag hashtag Elf or hashtag DWS for a chance to win 500 credits. We are doing 2 giveaways at the same time right now. As soon as we do have our winner for today, we will draw those winners. Alright, we are getting into our match right here. Let's see how many players they have in the lobby. We will be able to start this very, very shortly, guys. Alright, we are waiting on one player. Once we have that last player, we will be good to go. Guys, no. Mob Crush dudes. First off, you don't need to type in multiple times. If you type it in multiple times, it does not increase your chance of winning the credit giveaway. Also, the giveaway is going to be ending as soon as we do have our winner for today. Once we find out who wins, either Dance with Snow White or Elf Crew, we will be having our credit giveaways completed. So in the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy the gameplay, the Square gameplay, because I don't know what's going on. It's this game hates me. Or at least my capture card hates me today, and that's why we went with Square. It's not an iPad. This is actually an iPhone. That's really glitchy for some reason, and I don't know why. I was trying to fix it, guys. But let's get right into this. We have Elf on the blue side. We have Dance with Snow White on the red side. If Dance with Snow White is able to secure another victory right here, that will be it for Elf. Elf will get knocked out, and our champion for today will be Dance with Snow White. Kakurumi starting it off with a nice kill. We do see Run using a secret drone, keeping someone off guard. Now, a lot of people don't really expect to have to look for these flying tiny drones on the map. They can be very deadly. Look at that right there, another secret drone picking up a kill. Kay is able to also get a few more, a bit more scrap to get a few more secret drones. He's going to continue to place some secret drones on the ground. That one will still be active as well. It's going to be finding its target unless someone does try to take it out relatively quickly. The only downside to the secret drone is as soon as the player who used it dies, pretty much the secret drone dies. However, the drone is still active right now. We see another few unfortunate people rushing right into the drone and just giving kills to Elf Crew. That's one way you can really counteract someone that is camping. Just use these drones. They'll go around the map. They'll find someone who might be camping in a certain spot. Usually people aren't really too aware of being able to shoot those things down, but you need to be able to shoot them down, or else it's going to be not a very fun time for you, as they will explode and get kills for the enemy team. American Sniper pushing in to try to help his teammate, because they are able to take care of him. American Sniper spotting one. Does take some shotgun damage. It looks like another tooth pushed in there. Elf Crew lost their position right there. Hauser not able to do enough damage. Suka taking the sniper position that Kakurumi did have before. Looks like the spawns kind of have flipped. Dance with Snow White does have the lead right now. Oh, until we see another kill with the secret drone, making the score 12-12. EMP strike deployed and turrets as well. That will make it a bit harder for Dance with Snow White to actually do some stuff. This EMP strike will throw them off, especially with their radar. I'm sure that they won't know when they're coming exactly around the corner. Also see like their shadow or something before they go around. I would assume Elf would be using this to their advantage, using it a bit more aggressively. However, it does not seem to be the case. Elf just kind of chilling back, kind of playing it safe. Oh, we see both teams using the secret drones now. So it's like, you're using the secret drone? Fine then, I'll use the secret drone in return. So both teams are going to be sending flying drones of doom at each other in hopes of getting the lead. Run, another kill. Kakurumi just chilling in the back, has a turret ready to go. Kakurumi going in for the kill. His teammate is able to secure it though. One person can go away. They have the secret drone. I think they saw the secret drone. I think Kakurumi saw the secret drone. That's like Kakurumi was backing up as quickly as possible. Alright. Dance with Snow White has the lead. However, it is a very, very minuscule lead. 2 points. 18. Alrighty. 4 has been tied up. Dance with Snow White trying to get some kills through that little catwalk, trying to do some damage through the wall with the RPG. Our player was back up, actually taking damage. Minutes, 30 seconds left in this game right here. Dance with Snow White still does have the lead. However, Elf has been keeping it dangerously close. Elf loses this game right here, keep in mind that will be it. That's what Snow White will be our champions for today. They will be going home with the cash prizes. Elf needs to win this game. They would need to pull off a victory if they want to hold on for a bit longer, if they want to go to the Rush final for today. Asuka going around. A lot of these guys are using snipers. American Sniper pushing up the bear power. Takarumi just chilling in the back. Chilling like a villain. Watching the edge. Not watching over there though. Kay picks up 1 kill. Tying up the score between both teams. Alright. 26, minute 30 left in the game. Will we go to sudden death? One minute left. Tied score. Both teams kind of stagnant in their position. We do see Dance with Snow White taking the lead with an RPG. However, will they be able to hold it? Kakarumi picking up 1 with the sniper rifle across the map. Elf will have a bit more pressure on them right now. However, it is only 2 kills. It shouldn't be too big of a deal, but it might be a big of a deal for them, especially since they are playing right now. You can see Kay using those secret drones, trying to push them out, trying to get them to get some kills. But I don't know if that's going to be the case or not. Seconds left to go. Elf needs to secure a kill. They need to tie up the score. They need to win this game, or else that will be it for today's tournament. Let's see what happens in these final 10 seconds of the match. Dance with Snow White still just chilling in the back. Will Elf crew actually let this slide? Will Elf actually go out? And it looks like that will be it. Looks like Elf will get knocked out by Dance with Snow White. Good games by both teams. Very close, but it was just not enough. Elf was not able to pull through it. And congratulations to Dance with Snow White for being our winners for today. Let's actually just double check real quick and see if that is the case. If anything wrong did happen, we will just make sure you'll Alrighty, that is pretty much it. That is our finals for today. That is the broadcast. For the most part, we will be finishing up our Facebook giveaway drawing. We will be finishing up our Mob Crush giveaway drawing. We're going to give that about 30 seconds. So if you haven't already, make sure you do type into the chat. For Facebook, all you need to do is type in hashtag final. For Mob Crush, all you need to do is type in hashtag elf or hashtag DWS. We will be drawing the winner very shortly, and after that we will be concluding our broadcast for today. Alrighty guys, we will be doing the giveaway drawing very shortly. Like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you have typed in the hashtags into the chat. I'm not going to say them anymore since we are going to be drawing it very, very soon. Alright. It is time, guys. It is time. Our giveaways will be concluded right now. Alright, here we go for our Facebook giveaway winner. Our winner today will be Joshua Griffin. Joshua Griffin, congratulations on being our Facebook giveaway winner for today. All you need to do is post your dog tag and platform into the chat. Moving on to Mob Crush. Alright guys, for our Mob Crush giveaway for today, our final winner for today will be Annie Rupp. Annie Rupp, congrats on being our Mob Crush winner for today. All you need to do is post your dog tag into chat, post your platform into the chat as well. A post into our Facebook chat just so we know, so the winner knows who he is. Joshua Griffin was our Facebook winner, and Annie Rupp was our Mob Crush one. Alright, since we are done with the giveaways, we will be concluding today's broadcast for today. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today's Go4 Modern Combat 5 Red Cup. We will have a Blue Cup later on today. There will be more giveaways, more prizes for all of you, and more action-packed gameplay to see. I do apologize for the technical difficulties we did have today and had throughout the stream. The square screen for the gameplay was not supposed to be like that. However, that's the only way I could actually broadcast the game without my program crashing. Why did that happen? I have no clue, and I do apologize for it. Like I said, again, we will be streaming more, like I said, later on today. And to continue on with the Go4 Modern Combat 5 Red Cup, we will have another broadcast next Sunday with our Go4 Modern Combat 5 Red Cup number 30. Anyways, guys, I hope you guys did enjoy the stream. At least, I hope I did well, at least with my, I kind of got thrown off guard with everything kind of derping out. But, like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy. This is Haxer, and I will see you next time. Peace.